yeah, like it led us down this online journey right away. So I thought, well, let's give tribute to it this week. Let's get tribute to Russell Brunson this week and Expert Secrets, and let's dig in. All right, so finding your voice. I thought when we figured out and heard and decided that we heard we needed to publish and decided that we're going to publish, through that whole process, we had to really find our voice. And it always, every time I think about this subject, it brings me back to the first time we tried to record an intro. And there was 30 seconds of audio that took us like 2 hours to record.
Oh my gosh, we had to kick each other out of the room so we wouldn't laugh, right? Like it was the hardest thing just to read a sentence, right? And then since we didn't understand editing as well as we do now, like anytime we made a mistake, we just started the whole thing over. We're like, oh, we got to start all over instead of just understanding we could piece it together.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And going back to the finding your voice, I just don't feel we trusted just being ourselves.
Right. We had the ever so great imposter syndrome, right?
Yes.
Well, why would people listen to us? Why would we, what do we have to say that nobody else is saying, right? Like it was strong in there as far as that imposter syndrome. But the finding your voice piece, like that stems beyond just a podcast and getting comfortable talking, right? Like you've got to learn and go through who you're serving. You've got to figure out who your audience is, who you want to talk to, what your offer is, because only then do you truly are able to find your voice.
Yeah. If you think about it, you talk differently to your mom than you talk to your dad. I talk differently to you than I would talk differently to your wife. I talk to my wife differently than I would talk to another woman, right? So your voice is specific to the person you're talking to. So if you're trying to, sell somebody, help somebody with something, you have to talk to that specific person or it's going to fall on deaf ears.